One, two, one, two. We live, man. Back in this thing Wednesday, the 27th. West Coast Wednesday, and boy, news keep on breaking. You got allegations, you got new fades, and this evening, Lil Wayne wants to take Drake's fades against Kendrick Lamar. Allegedly, he he tried to make a call, tried to put a call in to Kendrick after he heard the whacked out mural song when he mentioned his name. And I guess he wanted to have words with him about it and clear up a few things. And K Dot didn't answer the phone. This is according to Joe Budden podcast. And he said if he don't call me back before I get in the booth, before I go to the booth, then I guess that means it's allegedly on. He finna take the phase, and that's what we're here for. I'm fully with that. I'm fully with the commentary. This will be an exciting episode. I think I'm qualified as a West Coast LA street guy to commentate on this. Waiting for a few of y'all to come on in the room so we can get to it. Elmatic, quick with the wrench. Man, he on post. Walaikum salam. Yeah, we here, man. We about to get into it. IC 109, KAM Ice Cube album is fire. Okay, that's cool. We talking about Lil Wayne and Drake, though. We talking about Lil Wayne and Drake. Let's stick to the subject. IC 109. Come on in. Hit the like button. Hit the like. When y'all come on in, we about to handle this business. We about to talk young goats. We about to talk is K Dot gonna serve goat meat for Thanksgiving? Will K Dot be serving WEEZY goat meat for his this Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow? I think he can do it. I think K Dot is just the guy to do it. I think he probably already had that meal cooked up. I think he might got it in saran wrap. He didn't had it on on ice for a minute. But I think, salute Lil Wayne. Weezy's definitely a GOAT, right? But I think this thing, man, I think K Dot is master chef saying serving goat meat for Thanksgiving. I don't think he wants this. I don't think he wants it. Don't think. You might want to fall back. And even, and it gets into politics. It's gonna get into, like I said, I just posted up earlier. If y'all know what the Thanksgiving little vocabulary words, y'all, when we was in elementary school, they had that horn of plenty, that big horn of plenty with a pumpkin and all the autumn food ingredients, like Master Chef or Hell's Kitchen or something like that. This Hell's Kitchen, bro. You don't want this, man. You're not the one. Just maybe back in your prime, in Lil Wayne's prime, he could have got that off because he a monster on the mic. But dissing, we talking about dissing like AI. Talking about practice. Dissing, you don't want to make no diss records, bro. It's too many horn of plenty cornucopia ingredients for K Dot to choose from to totally carve you up. Totally carve you up. And especially if you claiming Bloods, you claiming Pyru or Damu or whatever, then oh Lord, please no, somebody. So I try to send a earlier video out as like an intervention. Somebody just, reach out for Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely on a crash out mission on a Japanese kamikaze plane mission with no target. You're on a kamikaze mission with no target. So that's actually called a self-deletion assignment. Because you ain't even gonna hit no target because you're trying to represent what Kendrick is really born and raised as and been downplaying. You know what I'm saying? Similar to myself. Like you don't gotta extra it out. If you really from it, you doing the opposite. If you really done suffered and lost and whatever, you doing the opposite. You trying to nerd it up. You trying to be square with it. You trying to be neutral with it. You trying to push black and positivity and peace. But bruh, you do not want none of that. You don't want none of that. Oh man. Yeah, man. I think y'all right. Y'all know them words, them them Thanksgiving words. That first Thanksgiving when the Pilgrims landed and the Native Americans helped them survive that first cold winter. Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. How did they reward them though? With smallpox in a blanket. You know what I'm saying? Happy. I ain't gonna say that because I'm on somebody else's channel. Yeah, right. Ski Mask Lord Wayne is a GOAT, but he is not a battle rapper. He's not a battle rapper. The same with Drake. They GOATs, they hit makers, they make hits. And you know, Lil Wayne, like I said, a monster lyricist, monster. Even on his present, even if he under the influence or whatever, he might be dealing with certain demons, but monster, but never a battle rapper, never a diss rapper. You can't diss. You got too many, too many loose ends, too many strings, too much stuff that people can use against you. That's not what you want. But maybe that's, we living in Armageddon. We living at the end of the world. There go my cousin old Rand. What up, Rand? Say I was thinking the same thing you saying. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like, how can you what can you win with other than I don't know, man. I don't know why you want to do that. But I think, personally, I think that's probably why Kendrick even put that bait out there like that. I think he in the same business that I'm in, just on his level. He on the highest level and his age group. But I think he's into idol smashing. He a Hebrew. He believe in the same thing I believe in, and seeing all these false guys and these false idols. I think he on some, smashing these false idols and these false gods, in this rap game. All these gatekeepers, all these people that was acting like they was something that they wasn't. I don't know what he done been through in this game behind the scenes, but judging by Diddy and all the stuff that we know go on, and why me personally, why I fell back, I'm sure he got the top stories of why you should smash these people. So I'm here for it, and I'm running all his 50-year-old and over rapper fades. Anybody got a problem with Kendrick? You know what I'm saying? On the mic, we talking about Mike. This is how you're supposed to talk as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So people been hitting me about the Cube thing. I'm not a subliminal guy. So if anybody really wants something with me, they gonna say my name like I say their name. But when I say their name, then they be like, you why you always got such and such name in your mouth? Okay, if I say their name, I'm a hater. I'm wrong. If I don't say their name, then I'm ducking the fade or ducking the smoke. So I can't worry about what Stan fans is talking about. Yeah, I'm riding for K Dot. Riding for Kendrick. Salute Compton. Salute Compton. Yep. Man, let me put this because I seen some. I like to make myself available for the haters. There's the StreamYard link, man. Let's talk about it. Let's get into this real quick. Let's talk about it because I don't want to do y'all comments injustice. Y'all free to, hit the comment section and talk to each other, but I won't be able to focus on the comments and read them. So if y'all want to get on here and tell y'all, say y'all piece and give me y'all opinion and view on it, and you can disagree with me, I'm here for that. I make myself available for it. That's the beauty of real dudes. You know what I'm saying? We don't hide behind keyboards. We don't hide behind nothing. We hands-on with it. So, yeah, Lil Wayne wants to take Drake's phase, allegedly. Do y'all think that's a wise move? How would that work out politically, as far as the politics of what he claimed he represent? the red side of that, that street type life. Is that gonna work out real well? Will he be able to still claim slime or whatever they call it? If he feel like he want to go at dude, like, because he expressed his K Dot expressed his dissatisfaction or his displeasure or his disappointment in his hero in his GOAT. Like, damn, I can't do the Super Bowl. Like, me doing the Super Bowl is dissing you. Let's talk about it. They on that level. I ain't never been on that level. So I'm anxious to hear both of their reasoning, both of their logic. And it's today's music and today's media is about volume. I'm talking about quantity, not even necessarily quality. So I don't know how many records Lil Wayne can afford to do. You can't say you richer than dude. You can't say, like, what are you going to battle him on? What are you going to say? Are you going to say that Kendrick is a fake blood? What are you going to say? Like, how can you it's a lose-lose, man, as far as I can see. It's a lose-lose. It's like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Like, if you would have caught him back 20 years ago or something, then you would have had some problems on your hand, K Dot. But K Dot know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Some people stay in the gym though, even though I'm 50 something, I'm 55, I'm 55 years old, but don't nobody my age want it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I still be calling out my people, and they could be like, you just bitter or whatever. Like, nah, I mean, I guess K Dot bitter too then, right? The Lord is bitter. If we living in the Armageddon, if it's a such thing as Armageddon, then the Lord is bitter. Shit. I'm in good company. Yeah. I'm just not washed up. I'm bitter and in shape. I could do something about it. I'm bitter and I'm a soldier in the army that, you know, and I'm nice on the mic. I still got cannons. I still got nuke bombs, you know what I'm saying, at my age that I'm just dying to test out. You know what I'm saying? Like Russia and Ukraine, they want to experiment with their little long range missiles. Yeah. That's just a general atmosphere that's going on in the world right now. Everybody want to test it. Everybody know, all right. So that's how we playing. That's what we doing. Let's go. Everybody on crash out missions, right? For whatever they claim they believe in. I've been on one. I've been on that. I ain't had no friends in this music industry. I've been following my leader to be respectful and diplomatic and give them time and don't diss and don't say that. Man, grace time is over with. Grace is over with. Friendship, whatever you want to call it, is over with. Yeah, these dudes ain't never did nothing for me. Quite the opposite. And it did something to me and against my family, hindered my family, all kind of stuff. I got too much ingredients too. I got a horn of plenty too. I got a cornucopia master chef pantry shit full of shit on your favorite rappers too. So, but we'll see. We'll see if anybody want to speak on Candyman, on Beetlejuice. But I think Lil Wayne is goat meat. I think Kendrick gonna carve up that goat meat for Thanksgiving, man. Right. We'll see. I'm here for it. We rap fans, right? I'm a rapper, but I'm a fan. I'm a definitely a Lil Wayne fan. He, like I said, Lil Wayne is probably one of the hardest out. He in the top 5 to me. I'm talking about as far as lyrical skill, but he don't diss. He don't know how to diss. Because you don't know, he never been in no war, like, as far as I know. So where somebody gonna test his chin, somebody gonna pull his file on certain stuff, and he might be a G about it. We gonna see, right? Yeah. um, I guess we could talk about it. Dog money. say I remember Cam and Q beef, but to be totally honest, don't why you have to say to be totally honest? Just say what you think. Cam couldn't F with Cube lyrically. Then why didn't Cube respond? We could talk about it. Can I F with Cube lyrically now? Is Cube tighter than me now? I was a Cube fan, of course. Cube was my top 5. I wouldn't even been rocking with him if he wasn't the ish. You know what I'm saying? But you know, times change, right? Times change. People start taking L's, right? So you're certainly talking about the past. You definitely ain't talking about the present. You definitely ain't talking about nothing after whoop whoop. Nothing after whoop whoop, right? Because if he wanted to really test that theory, he would have responded, right? So tagging, tagging. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we don't, you know, we don't do subliminals over here. And you know, it's funny and sad at the same time because when people like take a little clip and then they'll say, "Well, you always talking about such a," no, it's fans. That's why I got this comment posted. It's fans or it's interviewers or whoever that's gonna bring their name up to me, and then I'm gonna respond, and then the people, you know, stand fan scrotum riders is gonna be like, Cam always got such and such in his name in his mouth, and he can't let it go. And like, no, it's the fans and the interviewers that's not letting it go, and it's my story. I got every right to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I can speak on it every day. Just like you got people online that's making a whole living off of talking about Tupac and Death Row and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the genuine article here. By God permission, I'm the genuine article. You know what I'm saying? Who your favorite rappers, you know, got their style from and got their protection from. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, line up, you know, it ain't even about no street stuff. Just line up the records. Let's do some records. I want to do some over the hill, middle age grandfather rap beef, rap disses. You know what I'm saying? Who want it with me? We could talk about it. It's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt. um, yeah, it ain't. It's all good, dog money. But if you're gonna bring him up on my live or against me, then there's only one way to really do it. Go tag your hero. Go tag your rap hero, Ice Cube, and ask him, do he want to go? Ask him, do he want to run it with Cam? You know, talking about rap. You know what I'm saying? This is just like boxing or whatever. Cube is cool. I got love for Cube. But, you know, this is the business that we in. And since you're a cheerleader or whatever for dude, you should tag him. See if he'll go for it. You know what I'm saying? You should do that. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Just I'm not here to have conversations about if and with and woulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda. If you can't get him to do it, I'm down to do it. Now go tell him that. Go run tell that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course, you know, my whole image, my whole mission, my whole reason for even rapping and changing, you know, what I rapped about was about going against the real enemy. It wasn't, you know, I didn't have no desire or no intention to rap against my own people. That really hurt me the worst to even have to do whoop whoop and pull your whole card. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do what I had to do. I had to do what must be done because nobody else was willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even riding for me. I was literally riding for the lynch mob, yo and the lynch mob. Because dude ain't never, you know, he ain't really, you know. Anyway, that's business. We ain't talking about business. We just talking about rap. So, you know, I'm on the end of I'm the dude on No Vaseline at the end, right? That's saying you such and such is like something Ambi, Jerry Curl wearing something. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite rapper asked me to get on there for a reason. He asked me to be in there for a reason. I didn't need to be on the end of no Vaseline. Have you ever asked him why you put Cam on there? Who is that? Why you have him on? Why you need him on there? What was the science behind that? But yeah, it's just as far as lyrics though, like you know what I'm saying. I got a whole album with Battle Cat. Shouts out to Battle Cat, and ain't none of this personal. It's just the fans and the people make it personal. Just like uh, Trump and Harris and all of that. Why we make it personal? Neither one of them give two F's about you, about us, and then we want to fight and get in our feelings and emotions over them. We want to break up relationships and families and fall out and all that over them that don't give no F's about us. That's how y'all are about rappers. That's how, you know what I'm saying? I literally for the last 30 some years have always did this before with social media. I'll sit on the curb, I'll sit on the corner on the street, you know what I'm saying, with my people while they suffering, while they poor. When I was having money, when I wasn't having money, this was always been me because I'm an FOI first. I'm a fruit of Islam, soldier, Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad first. I'm black. I'm a black man first. So all these other rappers, they don't make themselves available. They clowning you. They calling you broke. They not suffering for you. They ain't. It's just too much, man. It's just too much to see the people that you give your life for, that you fight for, you sacrifice for, you suffer for, just sell you out like and go for the media celebrities and shit. Like, man. But I love y'all. I still love y'all though. That's what I wrote. Still got love for you. I still got love for you. But I'm gonna spank you a little bit. I'm not trying to destroy you. I'm not here to destroy you, but I'm going to destroy your false idols for you. I'm going to destroy your false gods and false idols for you. So don't try to retaliate against me. You know what I'm saying? When you see me take your Goliath down with this little David slingshot stone, just kick back and watch. Right. Right. Ski Mask Lord Pac said he studied Cube and respect him, but he literally said he would destroy him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know about Pac. I can't speak for Pac. You know what I'm saying? He whatever he said is what he said. But sadly, Cube has been speaking against him. Like, I got the best diss record. Like, it's just a lot of stuff that y'all it's okay. Like, I don't know if that's Gorilla Zoe or whoever said it's okay, or somebody. It's okay when they do it, but when the real ones do it, now they bullies. Now they terrorists and bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I the bully if I'm the loser? If I'm a loser, if I'm bitter and broke and all that, how I'm gonna be a bully? What do I have to bully you with? Unless the truth is the weapon. Yeah, that truth, boy. Truth cut deep. But yeah, this is all for entertainment. It's not nothing that we supposed to be taking personal, but we should learn. We should get something out of it. We should get lessons and morals, out of conflicts and beefs and whatnot, right? So Little Wayne, thanks you, Little Wayne. Thank you, Kendrick and Drake. This is good, man. This is good for the culture. This, like the Godfather, weeds out all of the bad blood, brings everything to a head, brings it to the surface. If anybody was harboring any little ill feelings, like, bring it out, man. We can deal with it. You don't mean they got to get nasty and ugly or violent or nothing like that. Let's talk it out. And if after talking it out, we don't agree or whatever, then okay, you over there, I'm over here. Yeah, that's that seemed logical, right? That's manhood stuff, right? Because all this feeling business is estrogen. That's that estrogen business. That's that feminine energy, right? We don't need to be in our feelings. Don't that make sense? So that's why, if Kendrick is that big, and keep this in mind, so I'm still among all this, even though this is entertainment, we talking about this and that, I'm still aware of the Satan's hand in all of this. Satan knows how to use his media to elevate certain people so that we'll all try to attack him. The king of the hill. Everybody gotta shoot, got a gun at the king, whoever the king of the hill is. That's why they even got Forbes and Wealth magazines and all of that. If they know that we struggling, then they'll post, these rappers' net worth. Such and such made this many million this year. He's worth 500 million, 600 million, because they want us to focus our envy or our jealousy or our frustration or anger or rage about the injustice or the weakness, the weak way that we know that they acquired that money and all of that, because the streets talk. The streets know, like, oh, what? This nigga Murph, what? And he ain't do this for me, and he played me like this. So they always, anytime they elevate any of us, is for a different type of agenda. It's a negative, evil agenda that they either trying to make them a target, they trying to isolate them so they could rob them themselves. They want to isolate them away from us, from their people. I'm telling you, man. So I don't fall for none of it. I understand all of it is just satanic, COINTELPRO psychological warfare. So when I get on here, I'm poking at Cube, I'm poking at Snoop and all of them, like, what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing, but they know what I'm doing. They know they can talk to me if they was real, and what I'm saying? If they really got an issue. But if you running from me and you hiding from me, then I'm gonna keep poking. I'm gonna keep poking until I pop the balloon. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be no coming back. Or you're gonna have to do that to me. But I'm not full of hot air. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's nothing wrong with black artists going at each other, because if they really black, they're not gonna go at each other. It's the I gotta be careful how I say it. It's the other man that's wearing this black costume. Just because we look alike don't mean we the same. So this do need to be cleared out. It do need to be division and separation. Everybody ain't supposed to be together. Yeah, we pushing for unity of people of like minds, like character, like testicles, fortitude, manhood. If you ain't interested in that, if you ain't on that page, I don't want no unity with you. Nah, we ops, nigga. We ops. Nigga. We not scared of no ops. I want to have ops. What are you talking about? And I want ops that look like me. If they want to be my ops, then I want you to be my ops. And let's go. Let's deal with it. Let's see where this go. Y'all too sensitive and scared, acting like it's not wartime. Yeah. Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? How you a king of anything? How you a warrior soldier of anything and you ain't got no ops? That's rap talk. That's all that rap talk. That's that Hollywood rap talk. Nah, real men know that everybody. I don't get along with everybody. I don't want to get along with everybody because everybody don't want to get along with me. We don't believe in the same things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why K Dot, like, if y'all know the enemy or the Satan's agenda, they know their time is up. It's a whole group. It's two groups. Like, you ever heard of saying Satan casting out Satan, or Illuminati, or Freemasons, or Shriners, or whatever? It's a war going on behind the scene, a struggle behind the scenes between the two Euro powers that that's secret society. They know the reason that we even made a secret society for them is to give them power to rule and knowledge and wisdom or whatever, and allow them to rule our planet for 6,000 years according to their own wicked nature without us interfering. But they knew also, according to them secret society laws, that a time was coming in the 6,000th year that they would have to forego. They would have to turn over that power back to the original people. And one camp wants to do it and they have power and influence or whatever, and the other camp don't want to do it, and they going at each other's throat. Their nature is wicked, but one camp is trying to win favor with the incoming rulers, with the resurrection of the gods, and the other one don't give a F. They like, nah, if we got to go out, we F them too. We're gonna take as many of them down with us as we can. And that's what's going on. Is bleeding into every aspect of human life, every business, every personal relationship, everything. So if you don't know that's what's going on, then you're gonna get, ate up or consumed or swallowed up or deceived or whatever. So that's why I like to get on here and just give you free game. You're still gonna disbelieve it if you disbelieve it. But I don't want y'all to think I'm swimming around in my feelings or y'all's feelings or whatever. Feelings don't move me. Your feelings don't move me. My feelings don't move me. Don't nobody's feelings move me. I got them. I have feelings, but that's not what moves me. Understanding moves me, and then I put feelings behind it. Feelings don't go in front of nothing that I do. So it shouldn't be the same with you. It should be the same, But if we don't have the knowledge, everybody ain't working with this supreme wisdom, supreme knowledge and understanding and certain secrets and revelations of the original man and creation, then you don't have nothing to anchor it with. It's all feelings. It's all feelings. So just understand, this is more than entertainment. Rap was a costume for me. You know what I'm saying? Rap was just an excuse. And it still is. Rap is just an excuse to be able to have these kind of conversations and really share the real, raw, uncut, God business, God power business, knowledge of self and knowledge of the enemy and knowledge of the time with y'all. Because you're not going to go to the mosque. You got every excuse. Well, I ain't going to the Muslim meetings. I ain't going, like, all right, man. Well, I'm not pushing that. I'm pushing knowledge. I'm pushing knowledge of warfare. Everybody claim they want a soldier or they a warrior and they this and that. All right, well, this is the real warfare. You want to talk about it? No, man, that sounds racist. Now you got tough guys talking about I'm black. I'm a black Nazi. I'm a black Hitler. Why you racist, man? Like, nigga, don't you got face full of tattoo tears and shit? And ain't you got this many Planned Parenthood bodies, homegirl? And you talking about I'm racist? You talking about I'm racist? Like, man. So that's what this is really about. This gives us, this Lil Wayne and Drake, and Drake and Kendrick gives us an excuse to really have real conversations about what this shit is really about, right? Because Kendrick thing is about morality, Mr. Morale. It's about family matters. It's about black spirituality, black godhood. And Drake claims to be from a Hebrew or whatever, but his mama, he's claiming his bar mitzvah Israel version of that. While Kendrick is repping the black Moses, right? The black thing, the revolution, the real thing, right? And now we seeing as they've been both getting put on the scale of universal justice, we seeing which one is fake. We seeing which one ain't heavy enough. That's the same with everything. That's gonna happen to every walk of life. Whatever you going through, you gonna be the K dot of your situation if you standing on manhood business. You standing on righteousness, black business, womanhood, righteousness, black business. You gonna be the David that's gonna knock that Goliath head off. That's what time it is. That's what time it is. So my job just to lay it out. Big Rube, salute. Yeah, that's what time it is. Money don't got nothing to do with it. You see all these rich people losing their minds. They gotta stay high. They gotta stay on drugs. They gotta stay on alcohol. They gotta stay partying. They gotta stay busy and mischief or whatever because they can't face themselves sober. They can't face their real problems sober. They can't face the dirt that they knew they did to get the little things that they got. Now they can't go back. They can't enjoy themselves with it and go forward. And they can't go back because of the stuff they did. They in hell. You think they in heaven. That's the sad part because you never been. You don't know what it looked like up close. I do. We do. Kendrick do. That's why like I'm in the house. I stay in the house. I don't even come outside. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Why do you think he's saying that? Anybody that been close enough to this business and close enough to these seats of power and circles of power, we know exactly what it is. I'd be curious sometimes. I'd be curious to see why do y'all think I'm not on or whatever. Do y'all think I fell off? Do y'all think I didn't have every one of these dudes in my pocket? I respected their free will to be cowards and punks and to be watered down and all that. If that's what you want to do, I'm not going to force you. Oh, no, I'm not going to force you because you would just be a liability if I force you. Nah, do what you like. I learned that from my Messiah, from my leader, from my Lord and Savior. A black man, Elijah Muhammad, Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? No, don't force them. The consequences of their own choices is going to force them in time. Give them time. Let them choose whatever they want to do, whatever they want to represent. Don't force them. The time for force is coming, but it's this was years ago, it's decades ago. But now, now it is the time for force. But I'm not saying I'm still not forcing nobody. What's going to force you first is the consequences of your own choices catching up with you. That's going to be the first wave of forcing you. That's what we're looking at now. People that's trying to off theyself and delete theyself and can't live with theyself. Then the second wave is these beasts that see you trying to wake up or think that that you can let your nuts hang independent of them and you're gonna get diddied or you're gonna get R. Kelly'd or you know what I'm saying? And then it's another wave, like it's wave on top of wave on top of wave. So this what we looking at right now, and along with what's this dude name? The Orange Man, Trump, and his incoming administration, and him pledging to wage war against his enemies and drain the swamp and retaliate. And hey, man, we right on time. We right on time. You know what I mean? The slap heard around the world signaled the start of a new era. Yeah, that's real. Genie ain't going back in the bottle. Yep. Yep. All these charges. I see you, Mike Jones, calling somebody a P, a pedo. The second lawsuit is yeah. I don't know what they did or what they didn't do, but I ain't gonna read the comment, Mike Jones, but the people can see what I'm talking about. Whether Drake is guilty of that or not, the industry is guilty of it. So that's a subject that needs to come, to the forefront. All that has to come to a head. All these bacteria have to come to the surface and produce pimples and get popped and get busted. That's what time it is. Whether they were guilty of it or not, the subject is guilty and the subject is rampant and the subject has to come to the light now. And there's people that's going to bring it to the light, whether they're guilty of it or not. So anything that we do in the dark, any dirt is coming to the light. Everybody, I'm talking about me, everybody included. It's a attribute, a characteristic of God called Al Mudhill. It's called the humiliator, the abaser, the humiliator. That's most of our number one fear. That's a fate worse than death to most of us, to get publicly humiliated. Publicly humiliated, because most of us is faking and frauds and living some false image. Ego is my ego. Yeah, all right. You said it. The authentic ones walk humble. They walk low to the ground. Even if they making money or whatever, they giving more money away than they making because they know they can't take it with them. And they know they get a good feeling off of making sure somebody is doing better than how they found them. And it ain't about just giving money, it's about giving attention, giving knowledge, giving understanding, sharing time, sharing energy, sharing concern. These niggas don't do that. Yeah, man, I got this charity, I got this LLC or this 501. Nigga, you ain't who you crying with? Who you in the hospital meeting? Who you praying with in the hospital? Who you know what I'm saying? Like all this old baller luxury, like, man, that's weak. This war. This is war. This is not the Jubilee, nigga. This is not after the devil is gone and now the whole world is rejoicing because it ain't no more devil. Nah, nigga, you working for the devil. It's you the problem. So we the solution. If you the problem, we the solution. Bottom line. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. K Dot is one of the God's rods. Yeah, being used to smash idols. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, because you can't find no other reason. Like, why would Trump win? Right? Why would Drake people turn on him? Why would the small caps sacrifice Drake and promote Kendrick? Not saying they didn't. I mean, I'm saying say so if Drake's accusation is true, it could be true. Now, why would they do that though? What faction of the small caps or the secret society, Freemason Shriners decided that they was gonna push this black Hebrew over this Ashkenazi mama rap star, pop star? How the hell did that happen? Why did that happen? Why would they ever do that? Why would they ever do that? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because of the money? Nah, they print the money. They print the money. What are you talking about? Federal Reserve is owned by them. The American government borrows money from them. So it's not about money. They print the money. So it's about something bigger than money. Same time, everybody coming out with this UFO, all the Congress and the Pentagon and all these hearings about UFO disclosure, UFO, and they got us in checkmate. They're able to disable all of our military installations, our nuclear missiles. Why is this all happening at the same time? Do y'all think it's a coincidence? Do y'all want to finally listen to Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad and the Muslims, what they've been teaching about this subject, or all these subjects for the last 95 years? If you're not ready to hear it, then you just need to be whooped on some more. The consequences of your poor choices need to whoop on your ass some more. Because if you're not ready to hear it, then we just ain't got whooped on good enough. Our consequences of our poor choices ain't beat our ass good enough yet. Romani Duff, who you going for, Wayne or Kendrick? I'm going for both of them. I'm going for black unity and accountability. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for us to get on the same spiritual and warfare page. So if they both claim to be Bloods or Pirus or Damus, they both black. They both descendants of slaves. One of them seems more spiritually in tune and more family oriented than the other one do. One seems like he's more sober than the other one is. I'm going for the sober, spiritual, righteous, you don't got to be from where I'm from. He just happens to be from where I'm from. So that's just what it is. I'm going for the one that seems like they're closer to the lifestyle that I've been living, or talking about the type of raps that I've been talking about. That's what I'm going for. Starting to see spaceships on Rosecrans. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody ain't gonna agree to be together. Everybody don't want to be united with righteousness. They want to be free to do their own thing, like Kamala Harris keep on pushing. Don't let nobody take your power to be free to delete your own innocent, such and suches. So they confusing you with the word or the idea of freedom is supposed to mean lawlessness. Freedom don't mean lawlessness. If you lawless, then you the problem. You the problem. If you don't believe you're supposed to follow no laws or no authorities and follow no man or no woman or human being, can't tell you nothing. Or if you do listen to somebody, it's some anti-nature, unnatural authority. Yeah, I'd rather a woman. I want a woman to rule us. I want a woman. Okay, why? Why do you want a woman to rule you? Why? Why? Because you look what men did. Like that. That's not what men did. That's what Europeans did. That's what Europeans did. What's your last name again? What's your last name? Did a black man do that? Did black misogyny, did black macho man, oppression name your last name a slave name? No, because our last names are slave names too. Why do you want a woman to rule men? Women are made to rule children. Women are actually made to be the first teachers to send men in the right direction so we grow up to be righteous men. But what happens when that don't take place? What happens when our first teacher don't teach us right? So that's all feelings. That's just all, so we got to do something different. We won't change. That's how they keep on tricking you. They want to use them trigger words. Change. We need change. Yeah, we don't need that kind of change. So we need a man to be able to change into a woman. We need a boy to be able to change and think he can be a girl. What kind of change? What change you talking about? No, we need a change in who's ruling us, not a male to a female. If you black, how it's just anyway. We see what it is. Your God didn't agree. Whoever you believe God is, he or she or it didn't agree with your recent choice of president. So you got to deal with what is now. This is God business, right? God didn't give you what you want or who you voted for, right? Kenji was just fixing to say perhaps Farrakhan was right about this mothership he talked on. Yeah, it wasn't no perhaps. We know that, but we'll let the people reject if they choose to. Yeah, freedom from law. Freedom of law is chaos. There's no such thing as being free from law, especially the law of your creation. If you want to look at law as a prison, then you just a prisoner. That's just a slave mentality. You already lost then. Because if you want to look at law, because you're a slave to 98.6 degrees of your human body. You're a slave to. Okay. Hold on 1 second. About to do. That's at 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. I might have to get off here in a few minutes. Man, maybe I'll hop back on here later on because Big Steel and them finna get on. I think I don't know if it's Gangster Chronicle or it's No Ceilings podcast with Big Steel, Glasses Malone, and Pete, the homie Pete. So I'm gonna see if I can hop on here with them. I'm sure they're gonna be talking about this subject. In the meantime, hit the like. What's the name? Hancock. Good job. Hit that Hancock good job button. Hit the like. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share all that good stuff. I'm a tap off of here real quick and get back on with the homies. Damn. Well, maybe I'll stay on here for a second because it's what time is it? Oh no, I'm gonna get off of here. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here and then I'm gonna tap back in after they get off. It might be a little late. All right, campaign trail. Be right back.